Hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships Group A Round 2 match between Rio Bravo and PurpleChest. Rio Bravo with the Amazons here is kicking, so I guess PurpleChest won the toss. PC we'll call him mostly. A very hilarious pink team he's got there. Love PC's Dark Elves here. Now I can tell you a little bit about these guys. These are both the play-in qualifiers. PC won DBBL and Rio Bravo won Blood Bowl Ukraine. Rio Bravo from Ukraine, PC from the UK. I can show you here the group. Monitor and Ed Lover, the two direct tickets, both won. Ed Lover beat Rio Bravo, Monitor beat PC. So, you know, a loss here is pretty horrific. Not much of an upset, honestly, Lawbell. Rio Bravo, I've seen him play a few times, pretty good player, and he's got Amazons. So, you know, very much in it, right? It's Blood Bowl. I mean, I do think PC is better, but, you know, who knows? This is PC's favourite Dark Elf build. He's, you know, played a lot of Dark Elves on tabletop. He's got the 3 dodge blitzers, the 2 wrestle witches, and a leader runner. And that gives him 3 rerolls and an apple, plus the leader. So he's got loads of rerolls there. And not technically out, Bucky. Not technically out, but you know. And then only not technically. Then Rio Bravo's got the extra wrestle. I don't really like the extra wrestle, but he's got an extra wrestle, and then he's got block and wrestle and block and guard. So pretty standard Zon roster, 3 reels and an apple. A draw is pretty likely, I would say. Mode ready, very good. Oh well, it was very sunny, and I noticed that, and then now it's changed to normal weather, and PC gets a touchback. Does he just give it to a blitzer? Taking his time, or he's smoking a fag, one of the two. Oh, he's giving it to a witch elf. Interesting. He could have had a block witch elf just quietly, but he does like his 2 wrestles to make sure he's always got his ball sack in the right place. Something you have to worry about with PC's age. Well, hey. It is interesting though. I guess with only 4 blitzers, like with only 3 blitzers, you can't afford to have one out of the fight. But with 2 witch elves, you know, wrestle's a downside as much as it's an upside. Frenzy's a downside as much as it's an upside. So, oh, dub skulls. Does he eat? Does he eat the dub skulls? He does not. He's got 4 rerolls. It's another power. He powered everything on the LOS there. No AV breaks. So, in one way, very lucky to make 3 pals. In another way, very unlucky to not make any AV breaks. After getting those pals and using a reroll. Hilarious team though. They look like Cherry Bakewells to me. That's what they remind me of. The Cherry Bakewell team. I think it's a brilliant colour scheme. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, he didn't need to re-roll it, right? It wasn't a disastrous occurrence, but it was like 2 AV breaks different, wasn't it, right? It was him knocking this guy down or him getting this guy knocked down, like, potentially. So, and he's got 4 rerolls, which is luxurious on offense, right? He's really got the 4 rerolls for defense, so he can roll some dice and try and get turnovers. Because this team is for tabletop, where you have to win every single game to win a tournament, right? So he is gearing it to win in 16 turns, rather than not lose in 16 turns, which is what some of, like, you know, the All World Alliance and Necro and stuff are more based around. I love Cherry Bakewells, yeah. Miami FC, alright, I'm going to Google them. Oh wow, yeah, they're very pink. I mean, Miami FC is just pure pink, so these have got a bit more Cherry Bakewell to them, right? They've got the bright red for the cherry, and then they've got the pink for like, and then they've got the you know, the cake part. It's brilliant. Like the pink's for kind of like the jam bit, isn't it? Then you've got the cherry part, and then you've got the cake part. So like it is the Cherry Bakewell team as far as I'm concerned. It's the blitz off with the Jaguar Warrior blocker. Yeah, Messi. As if he didn't have enough as a soft landing, cash in, playing for Barcelona all his career. Against scrubs. Like, I'm sorry anybody who likes, you know, the achievements, air quotes, of Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo's done it in other divisions, in other leagues, but you know, like playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid when like 90% of your games are versus people who are like, you know, first division quality, and then PSG when like the rest of the first division is trash. Like, it's just weird, isn't it? I just pathetic. Yes, Nisa, yes, he yeah, he definitely has a big tinfoil hat about Blood Bowl, yeah. I mean, Messi's an incredible player, but like the stat padding is like insane, right? For like do you know what I mean? Like, look, Messi and Ronaldo are definitely 1 and 2, aren't they, for best ever? But it's just the ridiculous stat padding is like bizarre, isn't it? Because those teams were like stacked, and everyone else in the division was rubbish. Like, it's just weird. Let's not name and shame, Chrissy B. I don't want to stir up any witch hunt or divisiveness or anything. I was just saying it was just interesting, this post saying about the online trolls. Did that mean me? Did it mean art? I don't know. Maybe it just meant art. This is alright for PC, and he could have eaten it because he's got the ball safe, very safe. He's got his Narnian elf. It is good to get a play around the back, absolutely. So it's good that he's done that. See, this is the thing. This is fine, right? He started to act as if I was completely against getting anybody through the gap. It's fine. It's just don't do it before you've picked up the ball. You know, like, use your team to protect the ball turn 1, the stabilization phase. Then now you're in the probing phase, aren't you? You're probing for weakness in the defenses, trying to get penetration, and then, you know, balancing that with protection. Wow, thanks, already. Lovely fella. Yes, Elena. It's Blood Bowl. Yeah, exactly, Bucky. Like, that's good, isn't it? Having a competitive league where like everyone's like, you know, the Spanish league was a bit like the Scottish league for a while, wasn't it? You know, the Scottish league just had Celtic and Rangers, and everybody else was like unbelievably terrible. And that was basically what it was like with Barcelona and Real Madrid. I mean, except Rangers and Celtic were the best of a bad bunch. And Barcelona and Real Madrid were incredible, unbelievable good teams. Hello, Steve. No, penetrate, that's just your dirty mindset. You know, penetration is a completely normal term in sports, NFL, all that kind of stuff. You have to penetrate the opposition's half, don't you? You have to. I mean, you don't have to if you've got like a movement 10 sprint sure feet player. But then they don't have movement 10 anymore, do they? So you'd have to have hit and run. Movement 9, hit and run, sprint sure feet. Jesus, Hydra PFI. Outrageous. You know what's funny? Speaking of the NFL, there was a song. You know how Hellboy does his parody songs. There was this guy who did parody songs of the NFL, and he did one about his love for Tom Brady. Can't really apple this, can you? Just eat that. No apple and no reserve. And this is one of the things, people do often like cage right behind the line, and it does kind of invite this kind of pressure. So I'm not a super fan of that. I always say that I'm not a super fan of caging directly behind the LOS. So yes, there's this video as it's on YouTube. It's like a video where it goes on about it's like a parody song like Hellboys. And then if you know the positions in American football, this makes complete sense. But it's hilarious because it says, Brady, I'm a tight end, but I hope one day to be your wide receiver. Which is pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. Oh, there we go. Removal. Let's see if PC can do what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, I can. I would have actually come out one square. Oh, you couldn't go out one square further. Alright, errata then. Oh, because he hit from there to get a better angle on the push, maybe. Yes. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. This was nice, wasn't it? Safe moves from PC, took the blocks. Now he's making a dodge here. Snakes it. But he'd pretty much done all the safe moves first, right? He could have done this, which would have been a 1 in 81 block, which is safer than a 1 in 36. So he could have done that one first. But overall, he did the safe moves first. Then he did a snake, and it wasn't critical. So the other day we saw a snake that instantly lost the drive. This drive is not lost, is it? Because he did the safe moves first. Very good. Very good, PC. Yes, Veli, yes, true. I didn't... I mean, I tried to get some in that game, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't get any. I mean, but it was half as likely, wasn't it? So... I'm just saying, I wasn't criticising the dodge. I'm just saying, this technically is a lower chance of failure, isn't it? But also, it's 1 in 9 to burn a reroll, which he doesn't want to burn either. So, I would have also done this dodge first. You do the dodge first, then you're here, and then you can eat the 1 in 9, right? So it's I do think it's correct actually to do the 1 in 36 first, but it's got to be said that it is technically safer to do this action first, isn't it? If you're willing to put the reroll in. There we go. But now it's interesting, isn't it, now that this player's here? This could mean something, question mark? Should just dodge in 1D, shouldn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush, 1D, pow. Into the crowd, win the game. No. He doesn't do that. He blitzes with his Jaguar Warrior blocker. Much more sensible. Yeah, he's right to take the power there, isn't he? He can still get a player in here. This is live, yes, Lawbell, yep. This is live. The crazy guys, Rio Bravo and PC, are playing now. Do you know what? I might have been tempted to try and get this guard in here, right? You could block there to there, then block there to there, and then get the guard in here. I'd have been tempted by that. Maybe it's bad though, because maybe you could just surf it. Yeah, maybe you could. Maybe that would have been stupid. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. Hello Niagara. This is indeed actually NAF. Yeah, this is NAF. Rio Bravo's team's alright, aren't they? They're green. Not too exciting. I glossed over his team a little bit. He's green. Not too exciting. But you know, PCs I find hilarious. So focused on those a bit more. It's not just NAF, Niagara. It's the pinnacle of NAF. It's the World Championship of Blood Bowl 3. 8,000 euros of prize money. Might actually be one of the few games, one of the few competitions where people bother to like play properly and not, you know, have a cat on fire, a herd of stampeding wildebeest going through the living room. Maybe this is the time where all these people who just purposefully play badly for a joke actually try hard for this game. Who knows? Brilliant timing, Cyanide Studio. Yep. I mean, this is absolutely the pinnacle, isn't it? There's no doubt about it.
Glorious.
Yeah.
No, I won't
all
give
that
in until I'm victorious, and I will defend.
For glorious. Petey Poos, what a legend. Welcome, Cyanide. Your first pregnant beaver. Hello, Force Unlocked. Bribing the commissions. I like this from PC. He's taken a while, isn't he? He's taken a while. He's using his noggin, trying to do safe moves first, trying to not just lose instantly if something goes wrong. But you know, that's only half of the game, isn't it? You know, like, I managed to do that in my game versus Amazons, but then I just didn't get forward at all and didn't score and didn't win. So, you know, that is only part of the game, doing the safe moves first, etc. Dodging all the way around to do the blitz. Well, we don't know that, we don't know that they're next. Rolls a 1, doesn't reroll. He's already used his leader reroll, so didn't care about it. This was only an okay turn by PC, wasn't it? Like, he centralized a bit, but he, you know, this was pretty shut down pretty well by Rio Bravo, honestly. Rolled some dice, but he got there, didn't he? Got in the way. So now he's got to come back to the center and try to keep his options open. The time frame is 2026. PT Poos. So, using one's brain, we can work out. This season starts in December, doesn't it? So, January, February, March, April, May, June. March or June, I guess. Seem sensible. Is this just dice on the ball instantly? No, I don't think you hit the ball here. Oh, do you know what you could have done though? You could have done safe moves first. If Rio Bravo had done safe moves first, like all of these players, he maybe could have eaten that dub skull, and he wouldn't have lost if it was a quad skull, right? That could have still been a quad skull. So like, maybe should have done some of these moves first. But I have no information at all. That's how I can speculate. I know as much as you guys, but that seems sensible to me. Maybe PC does seem to be taking more time than normal and playing quite safe. Few more months to adapt the rules. Glorious. Man, I really want to know what they are. I really want. Like, I know it's only like a few weeks, isn't it? But I just want to know now. Like, the rule books are obviously printed, aren't they? Like, just tell us what the rules are. That's not to cyanide. That's just, you know, screaming into the void. That's just screaming into the void, not asking cyanide. I really want to know what, because like there's no point speculating nonsense, is there? I just want to know what the rules are. I think it's ludicrous. All these people are like going, "Oh, this might be good, and this might be..." Yeah, everything might be good. Anything might be anything. What a waste of time. So PC took the kind of riskier, greedier line, if you like, of blitzing the furthest player, but he got to do it with block for more chance of a knockdown. But now this is going to lead to more dodges round here and a slightly, say there was a critical one in 36, a slightly looser final position and a slightly riskier build to it, but then also, like, you know, a bit more distance between him and the songs. Do you know what's funny? Once again, he didn't break AV. He's got loads of knockdowns this game, PC, but he's got like no AV breaks. To be fair, I didn't ask until yesterday. Let's see if they've replied. pop dodge. No, they haven't replied. I don't want to talk to a fool. There we go. Did some good dice rolls there, PC. So this was a dice rolly turn, right? But he's got 3 rerolls. And the payoff is that he does get to the other side. And he's got stuff in the way. And this is now a struggle for the Zuns to come over and get to him, isn't it? That's weird, isn't it? I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, the game's only £88, isn't it? So do you know what I mean? Like, if I made a YouTube video about it and got, you know, X thousand views, if they sold like 2 copies of the game, they'd make more money, wouldn't they? Probably. Like, it's just nothing for them advertising wise, is it? Giving a box away, literally nothing. That's what the rumour is. The rumour has the £34 for the teams and £88 for the box. So it's not like trade price or anything. And it's funny, a lot of the things that I've said seem to be happening, like, you know, hit and run with stab and trying to make dwarves a fouly team. But like, dwarves should be a dirty, cheaty team. I think that's, like, you know, that was the original fluff, second ed, and that to me is just way more fun than the, like, Warhammer dwarves. I think this one. With your Jaguar warrior blocker. Gets a removal. It's a bit late to apple it, but he might do, because it's also, you know, he might not score, and then he's only 50-50 to get it for the second half. So he might apple this. He does. No, nothing's been announced, no. I mean, and that is just a rumour, the £88. That is just a rumour. Yes, Longbeards as a line-out doesn't make any sense, right? Like, Longbeards are the elite of the elite. I mean, they're very elite, aren't they, in Warhammer 40,000. Warhammer, they were very elite, Longbeards. They weren't like normal dudes, were they? What were the super mega dudes? Maybe, do you know what? I think maybe this should have rushed to there. An extra rush to there, or maybe to there. I guess this is supported by the guard more, isn't it? Or he does this dodge, and that can either get there or something. Ironbreakers, yeah, Ironbreakers were really good. That rings a bell. Oh, where did he go? Just stayed there. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, he's scared of the switchback, isn't he? Hammerers and iron breakers. That's what the internet tells me. Like, Longbeards with great weapons were good. But yeah, I guess Ironbreakers were the best. Time for a handoff and go through the centre. It's turn 6, so the most critical turn of the drive. You could hand off to this one, couldn't he? You could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then he's tagging this and do the handoff, or tag there and do the handoff. Oh, he's not handing off to this. No, they were called Longbeards though. They were called Longbeards originally, and then they were changed to Dwarf Blockers. But they were Longbeards originally, because so when like Warhammer, when Blood Bowl 3rd edition came out, they Warhammerized everything. Ooh, he's doing rushes. I feel like doing the handoff is a bit better, right? Because then you're getting it downfield, and the failure state isn't quite as bad. When this is like safer in its own way, I guess. You've got more stuff up. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit risky, wasn't it? Yeah. But look, it sucks if you do the 1 in 36 either way, so. Not what I would have done. Because this guy can get to there. I would have put that guy there and this guy there, right? So you'd have had a screen all the way across. Quite like that. This guy there, this guy there. And then he's making a screen with this one and he's making a screen with that one. Or just have it like here. So they've got to, you know, come through him. That's a really good square, isn't it? If this guy was just there, that would be really good. Yeah, the 1Ds aren't very exciting. He's always going to have something like that, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush. If he's going to go for that, he should have gone for it like way early in the half when it was a 1D into a Chunt's column. No, this is a thrower. The blitzers are over here. One of PC's Goblin's game. Oh, his Goblin game. No, his Goblin games in. One of them went well. One of his Goblin games went well in the thing. Bean tea. Ugh. It's on Thursday at 7 PM UTC. Makes me very much wish we could play best of 3. So did the game versus the Zons, to be fair. I guess Diomed really would have liked it to have been best of 3. But with a draw, it's very easy to lose, isn't it? A few dice and then... or a misplay, which I'm perfectly capable of doing. And then it just slips away and you're done, aren't you? This isn't enough, is it, from the Zons? Like, it's not like he could have done much more, but this just isn't enough. Because it's just 2s to make a big old cage down here. Everything's got a 2+ off. Literally everything's just got a 2+ off. So Yeah, he probably should have done the dodges through here to seal, try and seal the edge. He had to get players through here, yeah. Yeah, he didn't. He just hasn't done enough, has he? Maybe a little critical to say, but also true. Because this is quite easy for PC, isn't it? Like, look, that's exactly where I said, right? The first thing. Okay, I've done about the rush. Oh, so he can make a full cage there, isn't it? So, I mean, you just, everything's a 2+ off. And then he even gets to make extra rolls at the end and stuff. Maybe they can't get quite far enough. No, he's actually made it. So this one could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and get to there. And then this one can do the same to there. And then these two get out in front. That just seems like what you do, isn't it? So I just think the extra rush there was bad, because now it makes a weaker cage and an easier to dodge it. Like it's easier to dodge into. Oh, okay, he's going for the greed hit up here. I mean, this is nice, isn't it? This is nice payoff. Like if you pow there, it's really good, isn't it? Then you can dodge this off and come in and block this as well. But now he just dodges that. This might have been better. This might have been better than my cage plan then. Though I still think he probably just, you know, the witch elf could just be here. Yeah, I do like it. Oh, is he cutting the corner? Oh, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have just got him there. Like, I guess he wanted to cut the corner to get to here. But just get something there, isn't it? Well, I guess the thing is, if he gets there, it's still a 5+ in, isn't it? So he did want to cut the corner. And he's got no rerolls left. He used all of his rerolls there. Didn't stand this up. Yep, this could have stood up and gone to there, right? Tagged him. He was probably going to rush. He didn't forget him. He was probably going to rush him at the end. So I think the idea here was he was going to cut the corner to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then that makes it, because at the moment there's a 5+ into 2D. And yes, you could have gone there and it's on 2s, but it doesn't do anything. So yeah, I think he did the right thing actually, cutting that corner. Because, you know, if you look at it from their point of view, their only play is this 5+ dodging, isn't it? Or I guess a 4-3. There's also a 4-3 dodging, isn't there? No, it's 5-3. Idiot. No, 4-3. 4-3. So this guy there stops both of those. And this, he only stops the 4-3. Which, to be fair, is the better play, isn't it? Like, you can't just blitz and base because it doesn't do anything. So you have to go for the ball. And yeah, this is a 4-3, which is way too easy. So this guy would have gone there, would have at least made it a 5+ instead of a 4-3. And the 4-3 is the 4-3 is definitely better than a 5, isn't it? This guy dodged maybe the wrong square, right? Because but then he did this dodge later. This guy could have been up there, making it harder, and then that. Blitz would have gone here. So he does the 5+ in anyway. Oh, it was a 6+ in. He did a 6+ in. He didn't even do the 5. He blocked his path for the 5. He could have done a 4-3. Oh well, that was absolutely the wrong play from Rio Bravo there. So there we go. Touchdown for PC. And now there's just a Amazon 1 turn. Yeah, he blocked the path. Oof. And roll the 5, yeah. Yeah, I expected the blocker. Yeah, the blocker could have done. The blocker might not have been able to go round the 4-3 way, I'm not sure, but it could have. I think it could have done, couldn't it? You would have thought you'd do the 4-3 2D, wouldn't you? Then a 5+. And then also he made it a 6+ because he blocked his path. So yeah, that was a bit of a shambles from Rio Bravo. But like that's what you get, isn't it? The pressure. I had a shambles of a turn, so there we go. My turn 14 was horrendous in my game. Nobody's a robot, are they? Even Stevie Gerrard slipped once. Probably not pat nets, because hurting a player ain't going to do anything, is it? So he's better off going for lower odds of actually doing something than just doing nothing. Is he set up for the quick snap here? Double quick snap 1 turn. I'm going to choose to believe he did. I don't think he can score the 1 turn here. Can he score the... He might have been able to score the 1 turn here, actually. Yeah, I think he probably could have. But he probably needed the quick snap. I mean, the quick snap, it's easy, isn't it? Like, it's just... did he really set up for the quick snap? I guess over here. But over here he didn't, did he? No, I know he would, because this one could have done the second hit. Do a quick snap to there, block that to there, and then this one would have blocked it to there. And then he'd have hit and run through. So yeah, that was good. That was actually good, right? He just played for the quick snap, which is very, very sensible. Well played, Rio Bravo. Of course, his reward was absolutely nothing, which is tends to be the case with good players in Blood Bowl. But they pay off over time, don't they? That's the thing. Over the long term, those things pay off. In an individual game, very unlikely that, you know, setting up against a blitz is punished, right? Maybe 1 in 30 games, the lack of blitz defense will turn a draw or a win into a loss. So, you know, 32, isn't it? 1 in 32. So if everybody in this tournament didn't set up against a blitz, only one person each round would lose the game because of it. And if you're a tabletop player, then those 32 games are spread out over an entire year, aren't they? So when you lose 1 game a year to a blitz, it's easy to write it off as not being something you need to worry about setting up against. Yeah, he's got a foul. He literally has to, right? sent off. It doesn't matter. He's got the reserve, so like he just literally had to foul. It wasn't a particularly great play, like risk reward wise, but like it was also kind of like no risk because he's got 13 players. So down 2 players for PC. Will Rio Bravo push for the win? It's very dangerous, isn't it, versus Els with 4 rerolls to push for the win here. Very dangerous indeed. He'd need to remove 3 players, and even then I'd be wary. This is the big problem with elves. You just can't beat them. Elves and rats, like, you know, you've got to stop their drive. You can't push for the win versus them. Or, you know, force them in early on their drive. Beat their drive somehow. Either stopping it or forcing it in early. But you just can't. You can't score and then turn them over. Basically ever. Just not an option. Anti-blitz. Very nice. Very nice. Rio Bravo didn't instantly lose to a blitz. I thought about much more likely value, but we need Eliod to like do the stats on like elves versus orcs or something and fumble. And break down the percents. Because what, you know, what things feel like aren't necessarily what they are they? As we all know, the dice are not rigged against individual players. But everybody sure feels like they are. Everybody who's ever played Blood Bowl is like, oh yeah, of course his things work and mine doesn't. You know. Except Rick. But Rick's a one-off. Yeah, I don't think he'll push for the win. And you know, PC could still dive and get the win, couldn't he? Does use the team reroll. I quite like the reroll there, honestly, because he had 4. And like, yeah, you don't really need to reroll it this time, but what if you need to reroll it next time? You know, that's the problem, isn't it? So I think taking the extra reroll there to you know, try and get it done next turn is not as bad as you might think. On tabletop, the dice are actually rigged sometimes. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The other. It's not sunny. No, instantly the weather changed. The first kickoff, the weather changed. Like PC can try and stand in front with 8 players, can't he? And then he might get a chance at a dive, and he's got 2 Wrestle Witch Elves, and he's got 4 rerolls, so he can just smash rerolls in, and maybe do it. You never know. God, the sound effects are hilarious, aren't they? Amazons. Bit sloppy from PC, this. This Witch Elf was always going to go here, wasn't it? So I'll move that first. And this guy comes back there. Maybe he doesn't. But... oh god, he's rolled a dice. Surely this Witch Elf is going here. Surely. Surely. Like, the Witch Elf has to... okay, it's not. Wow. Rowdy PC. Pwah. Okay. Well, there we go. Hello, a kind sir. Purple charge. There you go. Do you remember my high elf team from Blood Bowl 2 that was the purple helmets? That really made me chuckle. You're doing a 3 dice here? Looks like it, doesn't it? Interesting. Doesn't get the 3D. I mean, does get the 3D. Doesn't get the power on the 3D. But like the thing is, PC's kind of free rolling here, isn't he? On defense, like he can't fail the defense because it's already failed, isn't it? Basically, he's got 8 elves. You can't really hope to stop them, I guess. So you're just going to roll some dice, and then, like, you know, if he loses more players, or like, you know, like Rio Bravo can't score early and go for the win, really, can he? So he's got nothing to lose here, kind of. Kind of. I mean, maybe he could get in the way with 8, you know, and then get an easier chance or a more devastating chance later. So I just still move the Witch Elf there, and, you know, just stood in the way and being sensible. But, you know, that's the way I play, and this is the way a PC plays. Elves. He's rolled another 1 for the pickup. See, so his reroll last turn meant that he made the pickup this turn, didn't it? Because that was the 4th chance. So, you know, I know that's not how the dice work, but, like, that's the thing, isn't it? By using the reroll last turn, he had ensured maximum chances to pick up the ball. So I did like the one, you know, last turn, and then obviously had to this turn. So down to 2 rerolls, and now he's just ceded so much of the field. This is a bit problematic. Problematic for the Zons. I don't like this too much. I think I'd have just blitzed this one rather than blocking. I would have blitzed this one, so I've still got more stuff in front. Because now he's so deep, now you can just stand in front with 8 elves. Can't you? Now you really can just stand in front with 8 elves. So I think the play was to blitz that guy with this blitzer. For sandwich with a streak. Just as impressive as the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. It is Blood Bowl. I think PC's kind of thinking now he should have blitzed. Because this guy, you know, could have done the blitz and been there, and then you have another player free, and then he could have 1D'd this, or dodged away. Instead of, like, this isn't doing anything, is it? I guess he's got to keep a guy to defend him getting hit. So it's alright. It's an alright formation, this, isn't it, from PC? But, like, he hasn't blitzed, has he, this turn? So he didn't have to have everything where it is. Interesting. Interesting. Dodging around the back. In the famous words of John Barnes, there's only one way to beat them, get round the back. It does do something having someone round the back, doesn't it? You are Salakis, they did. They are both the playing coaches, and they both lost round 1. Monitor and Ed Lover are both on 3. Rio Bravo and PC both on 0. And PC isn't losing this game, is he? He's drawing at worst, and he's looking for the win. I mean, they don't want the draw, but like Rio Bravo's got no choice now, has he? He can't try to win. He just literally can't. So he can maybe draw this, and then he can try to beat Monitor in the last game, and then he'll be on 4 points, and then maybe that'll be enough. Yeah, like there's no way on earth Rio Bravo's going to even try to win this game. Well, there might be like a sudden temporary insanity. But realistically, there's no way he's going to try to win this game. And he has gone forward quite far. Could score on turn 13. That just seems like you're playing to lose, doesn't it? Not playing to win. Oof, a rush with only 2 rerolls. Oh wow, this looks like we're really making a play down the sideline then. Well, this looks... What's the word? Dangerous, shall we say. Yes, the ball is surfable, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. This is a super nice looking play. Oh. Well, that would have been my blitz, wouldn't it? And then you block there, and then you block there, and block there. Oh, no, this guy needed to go here, I think. And then blitz with a witcher. Because he needed to fill this square, didn't he? Oh, no, he doesn't, because he can push it with a second square. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. This was completely correct from PC. I am a moron. Errata. Yeah, this fills that square, which puts this here. And that cancels this, and we go for the ball surf. Beautiful.
I'm legitimately an idiot.
There we go. There we go. Well done, PC. He spotted the absolutely correct play. Did use a lot of players. Oh my god, and then he gets the ball with the runner. Amazing. Is it out completely out of range? No, it's not. But he does do the rush to get it so he can't assist it. So it's just a oneer from him. And then like maybe you can get the assist from him as well somehow, but oh, you can chain this forward. So you can get 2 dice in the ball, but it's not easy. Yeah, there you go. Really good. Really good from really good from PC, wasn't it? But also oh, he did the different hit. Oh, that's not what I'd have done. Yeah, I think bit time bank panic and stuff. You know, like I wouldn't have done my turn 14 either, right? So I completely empathize with Rio Bravo. The time, the turn, the panic, all very real. And he's just all in on this 1 dice blitz. Though he definitely should have changed that going forward, shouldn't he? And then he could have made this a 2D. But yeah, one of those things, isn't it? It's different when you're playing the game and you're under all the pressure and everything. Cheaper bloaters with stand firm. Gutter runners have stab. Okay. Pump wagons don't have secret weapon. Oh, when you get a casualty, you might get hatred versus the person who did it. Dump off. You could dump. No, you can't dump off because then you can just go and pick it up. You could dump off to over here though, right? You could just pass it to there, so then he can't get the ball. You could do that. You could like pass it to there, so he just couldn't get the ball. Oh my god, he's used both rerolls on the rushes, and then doesn't get the knockdown. I mean, he could have gone for the surf and not the ball. The problem is if you go for the surf and not the ball this turn, then like it's too easy for him, isn't it, to just like for PC to do something and get the ball like transferred and completely safe. So I think your best chance of not losing is to go for the ball that turn, honestly. PC's got 4 rerolls and Rio Bravo's got none. But that was an instant 2 snakes here. This is a very roll all the dice turn, isn't it? From PC. There we go. And now your chance of getting anything from the game drastic goes down, doesn't it, for Rio Bravo? This is the problem. Big problem. Is he going to go for the surf at the end? No, he's not. He's going to come through here. I think that's correct to come through here. Yeah, might as well tag that dude. And you can try 3-2 here at the end, can't we? Might as well blast in the reroll. No reason not to with 4. So he can 2D the ball with wrestle. to dodge in a rush. And he hits it back out the rest of his team, but he's probably somewhat mentally broken now, isn't he? No offense. Like, it's hard, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you got your ball served. Beautiful move by PC, and you know you've lost and you're going out with the World Championship. So it's like really hard to then be like, I'm just going to do the best moves I can and maybe it'll work out. When really knowing that it's not going to work out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, realistically, yes, obviously there's a chance of it working, but you know how low the chances are, and they're low enough that you can say there's no real chance of it working. I mean, you got all the bribes and stuff, haven't you, Lord Bell? I played somebody and he had both pump wagons for the whole game. Oh yeah, the time. The time is a problem. Big problem. Big problem. Fails the rush. And while that's not GG, it is very, very close to GG, isn't it? He's basically got one dodge with the ball now, hasn't he, PC, and then it's over. Oh no, he doesn't have to dodge with the ball. He has to dodge with somebody else. The two wagons. They might only get one wagon now, though. Are there wagons in the box? Okay. Could have been changed. You never know. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, there was a chance of them not being in the box. I didn't know. I knew they were a right pain to put together. I'd heard people say they were a right pain to put together. That's all I knew about them. Alright, fair enough. Fair dues. This is just like random buff for Snotlings then, isn't it? Because they don't lose anything, do they? With their box. Surely. Surely they already come with all the positionals. Just random buff for Snotlings. Well, again, it's not over, right? There's still a chance for Rio Bravo, but it's pretty over. Snotlings are already the strongest stunties yet. They're not even really a stunty team. They're basically just a real team, Snotlings. The Zons failed on making a cage that wasn't next to a witch elf. It was a nice play by PC. Just set it all up. I brain farted. I mean, I wasn't really looking at it properly, but still, I brain farted, and he didn't. He did it perfectly. Got his witch elf onto the ball, and then surfed the ball. So, lovely play from PC. Yeah, Chun's column, yeah. He Chun's columned, based cage in Chun's column. Is... It's about that over. Like, he's got to get the ball and score himself to get a draw, so it's pretty over, yeah. It's pretty over. He's out of rerolls. PC still got 2. You trapped the blocker into 4+ dodge, but he made it, to be fair. To be fair... No. Rolls a 1. Snakes! Oh my god, PC. I think you shouldn't have dodged away from the strength 4 one first. Like, dodge this, you know, there. Or blitz this one. Or dodge this. Or, like, do anything other than dodge away from the strength 4 one, so you just get instantly blasted by strength 4. But, unlucky to roll a snake on an individual roll, but not to have unlucky to have rolled a snake finally after the millions of 2+ dodges he's done. So, definitely shouldn't be one of these people who says, "Oh my god, I rolled a snake," you know? You don't get to do that and say it's unlucky if you play elves. You don't get to say, "Oh no, I failed a snake, I rolled a snake, I was unlucky." Absolutely not. You will roll snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll think that it was unlucky because obviously it goes there and it's
She was
done.
going to let him stomp her down, thrust her into the ground, and foul her badly.
Yeah. Did I say there's no rerolls for Rio Bravo? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of technically bad luck to roll a snake, but also not really. You're gonna roll them eventually. Hello, Dimmy. Dimbo. Didn't use wrestle. He marks the counter scorer. Yeah, there's only 1 turn left, isn't there? So you can actually just wrestle blitz it. And then he wins 1-0. But touchdown difference could be a factor, so I still favour the blitz and the score over blitzing this. We'll see what PC does. This obviously increases the chance of the score of the win, doesn't it? This is the best thing for the win, blitzing this. Because then you can't draw. Whereas here you could snake the dodge, you could snake the 2+, you could snake the dodge. So you're like 9% or whatever to fail that. Oh wait a minute, you can just punch this and then dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rush. No, so errata then. Errata, it's way better just to punch and go. Yeah, there was no decision to be made. There was no decision to be made. You can just dodge and go all around, look. Pops dodge. And then you might as well do the rush rather than the dodge, because then the failure state square is better. Yeah, it was so easy to score anyway that there was no decision to be made. So there you go, well done. PC got the turnover defensive touchdown after starting the drive with 9 players. and going down to 8 on the first turn. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because it's like every individual snake is bad luck, right? Because it's 3%. Or whatever. Close enough. So like every individual snake, you can say it's bad luck. But they're just gonna happen sometimes. Whether they're crucial or not. But yes, all you can do is try to make them not game-losing snakes. If you can. And sometimes you can't not make them game-losing snakes, and then they snake. Oh, okay, I actually, I don't know. I want to rescind my comment about his really good setup last time for the quick snap one turn, because now he hasn't set up for the quick snap one turn. So I'm not sure he was setting up for the quick snap one turn, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he was setting up for the quick snap one turn last time. And now he's just, you know, annoyed because the game's over and he's lost and he's out. Almost certainly out. There is a chance for Rio Bravo. Oh, maybe there isn't because he lost to PC. No, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is a chance, isn't there? No, maybe there isn't. No, I think he's out. I think he's out. I think Rio Bravo is out. Yeah, one of those things to like, because I think he's probably out now. Because I think you need the one who beats you to go 3-0, don't you? And seeing as PC's already lost, I think that means Rio Bravo is eliminated. Rough group for Rio Bravo, wasn't it, with PC and Monitor and Ed Lover. And he lost to Ed Lover, didn't he? So he hasn't even played Monitor. His last game's versus Monitor after 2 losses. But Orcs tricky for Amazons. I found them very tricky, so rough group. Snakes. I am Esprover, yeah. Anyway, there you go. Congratulations, PC, who is now in a interesting spot in the group. I haven't updated it yet, but that puts him on 3 points. Rio Bravo, I'm pretty sure, is just absolutely eliminated now. And then Monitor and Ed Lover. You know, if PC beats Ed Lover, then PC will be on 6 points, and it will at least go to like tiebreakers. So, yeah, PC's given himself a shot, and well played to him. Congratulations, commiserations to Rio Bravo, who is, I think, eliminated. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.